Hi everybody, my name is Gerry, I'm from Wild Eye, and this is the first Lightroom video I've done in quite some time. If you guys follow on Instagram and Snapchat and all those things, you'll know that we've been in the field a lot. It's been an amazing year, but as we wind down, we've got a couple of exciting video things coming your way, and more on that later. But for now, I wanted to quickly dig into survey mode for Lightroom. This is a question that on Safaris we've had the last while, and also on Snapchat and Instagram, on Facebook, you guys have been asking about. Now, we all understand that Lightroom is phenomenal as far as post-processing goes, yeah? Editing your images, processing them, it's the same power as Photoshop, right? The power, however, goes way further than this. The best thing, and you cannot wrap your head around this enough, is the value of Lightroom as a digital content management system. Managing your files, putting them in the right place, and using them as and when needed. Now, as a wildlife photographer, you are going to get situations where something happens, you see a scene, and you're going to hold your shutter button down. I'm not talking spray and pray approach here. I'm talking shooting small sequences in order to extract that definitive moment. Right, into Lightroom we go. Check this out. So this is a scene. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen this in from Londolozi a little while ago. This is a sequence of a young leopard cub crawling around a rock straight at us. So there's 5 images, right? Now, let's just quickly backtrack. You often find this, for example, elephant spraying or dusting. What else? Lions yawning. When else? Marlon, when else do you rattle images? Brr.
Something being killed.
Something being killed. So anytime when the peak of the action happens, oh, go follow Marlon on Instagram, by the way. He's a legend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Whenever the action happens in wildlife photography, that's when you're going to shoot these sequences. You're not going to use all 3, 5, 10, 12 images. You're going to pick one and present that iconic moment. So back into Lightroom we go. These 5 images, and you can check, this is a whole sequence here. Starts from there, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want to post this on Instagram, and I will do this later on when this video is finished. I want to select 5 and only work it down to 1. How do I go about this? I select my first image. I then, if they're sequential, I hold Shift and I select the last image, right? You'll see they're all highlighted. With the images highlighted, I hit N on my keyboard. That's for survey mode, but think of it as next to each other. N, next to each other, boom. And I only have those 5 images on screen now. The selection now with this on screen works in a reverse fashion. So I'm gonna look at the worst image and go backwards until I'm left with my hero shot. So talk with me here. We've got 2 at the bottom here where the face is half hidden, right? This one at the bottom right, I don't want. I take this X in the corner, I click on it. The image has not been removed from my catalog, just out of this selection. Again, I'm looking at those. This one with the face hidden, not ideal, get rid of it. Now, I've got 3 images left. There are 2 which are very similar. The top 2, you can see that one and that one are very, very similar. I want to compare apples with apples first before I hit up different images to look for a hero shot. So between these 2, I can double click it and then cycle forward and back between the 2. There's very little to give between those 2. So let's remove that one. Watch, before I do this, the reason I don't choose the bottom one is because this foot is different. It's that definitive wildlife moment. So I'm going to remove that one over there. I'm left with 2 shots, 1 and 2. I personally like the one on the right hand side more because the foot is up, which implies movement, and also the head is slightly down, which gives it that predatory kind of feel, even though it's a young cub. So I remove that one. I'm left with my hero shot. Now, to go back to grid mode, which is home base, I hit G on the keyboard, and my hero shot that I picked is highlighted. At this point, I can either do a star rating, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on my keyboard, or I can do a color label, which is 6, 7, 8, or 9, and I can then take that image, hitting D straight to develop, and start processing from then on. That's how easy it is. It's not easy, it's easy. So, survey mode, very, very, very useful for wildlife photography if you shoot those sequences. Again, not for a spray and pray approach. You're looking for a definitive moment. You shoot short sequences, so that couple of times fast. Shoot short sequences, and then you can pick your image out of that. Phenomenal thing. It's called survey mode. The shortcut is N after you've highlighted your sequences, and you can work from there. Guys, this is the first image. Goodness, I'm gonna try that again. See, it's been a while since I've been on video. This is the first video back. We've got some cool stuff lined up for the next while, leading into 2017. So make sure you stay tuned. If you have questions on Lightroom, wildlife photography, anything in between, Let us know, and myself and the Wild Eye team will answer those questions for you. Good luck, happy processing. My name is Gerry, I'm from Wild Eye. I'll see you guys next time.